Back to the class of Math 1450, Math and the Modern World. Today we are going to talk about the functions on the textbook. It's in chapter 5, section 5.7, functions. A function, basically, it is a relationship between two kinds of quantities. Okay, the first kind of quantities is called as input, and the second kind of quantities, it is called as output. And also it does have a special requirement to qualify as a function. And the requirement is for each input, okay, each quantity of input, there's exactly one output. That is a function. I'm not sure if the statement is clear or easy to follow. We can look at the table on the textbook. You see, there are two kinds of things, right? The table to the left, it is a list of names. The table to the right, it is a list of birthdays. And also you look at the names, like the very first one on the top, Allison, has a birthday on April the 25th. And well, obviously she cannot have a second birthday. And same for all the people listed on the table to the left. Okay, each person has exactly one birthday, or each importer has exactly one output. This is considered the relationship between names and the birthdays. It is considered a function. And math-wise, many times we like just to deal with numbers. Okay, deal with numbers. So deal with numbers and the notations. It is very common. We use x to denote the input, y it is the output, and we write the function as f of x. Y equals f of x, and you look at the number right here. Y equals 4x minus 5, or simply you can call this as f of x equals 4x minus 5. Y is a function of x. Hopefully it's easy to follow. Okay, it's easy to follow. Yeah, actually the book did very well. It did try to make it clear. And y is a function of x. We can use the expression directly. Or y is a function of x. We can use the f of x notation. Y equals f of x. I hope that's clear, right? That should be clear. Okay. And so when we have numbers for functions, the first thing we're going to give a try here is it's about the evaluation of values for functions. And the document I typed here, it is from Word. I don't know how I get. We'll probably then try to see if I can remove those underline signs. Probably not. At the moment, I'm just going to keep this as it is. But anyway, if you look at the expression I type it in the middle, hopefully it's a lot easier to tell. In general, we say f of x, f is a function of x. Now f of 3, which simply means the function value at x equals 3. And in this case, because we are having a function defined as an expression, so to evaluate a function value simply means you replace each occurrence of x with the value 3. So this is the final number I get. And also we could have different x values, like a negative x values. So that's the actual meaning f of negative 2. We replace each of x with each occurrence of x with negative 2. So we get the actual value again. That's the way how we evaluate the function value. And also, to be clear, in the study of algebra, in math, okay, we not only we use numbers and notation, we will use not only one notation, multiple notation. Sometimes we just write the function in this fashion, f of a. Okay. In this case, I hope, well, the other notation a here, it's just easier to see. It is just the same, like a number, right? A is a number. Okay. And so what we can do here is we are going to replace each occurrence of x simply with a. So this is f of a. So this is the basic introduction part for functions. Do you have any questions? And keep in mind the requirement as for function is each input got to have exactly one output. Okay, so there are some other tables on the textbook, and now the example 64. This is also directly from textbook. We do have names and we do have phone numbers. And you see the very top one, like Lydia. She got a phone numbers, two numbers listed, even though one it is for the home phone, the other it is for the cell phone. But in this particular case, we are not going to consider this kind of assignment or relationship as a function, because clearly Lydia has each, well, for one input, Lydia, there are two outputs. And also, like if you look for Marty, similar situation, one input, Marty has two outputs. So clearly, this is not a function. This is not a function, okay? These two tables do not show a relationship for a function. And also, well, I'm going to save the other example because there's another video for the following example. So I'm just going to pause my lecture part for functions for right now. Thank you for watching.